simple. Maybe.
Yeah, there have been long, successful tournaments.
Yeah. You need to have admins that are,
No knowledgeable
how
in
do we put it?
adminning.
Trustworthy?
Yeah.
And not okay. Well, and there are some conflicts of interest, and this is kind of public knowledge. It's not a big deal to bring up on the stream, but yeah, I mean there are some conflicts of interest. You've got players that are admins in their own league, and that I think was the biggest problem of the night. It really was. Enough said.
Yeah, that's something I wouldn't sanction
Which
or allow ever.
Yeah, which exactly. Which is what I'm saying is that if you're going to be, another admin actually on the server throughout the course of the event, and you see something like this happen, I would say it's kind of your responsibility to just say, hang on a second, guys, what's up with this? Because it would have pissed people off, at least momentarily, because we would have had to delay the broadcast. But part of me would rather delay a broadcast or even postpone to another day if it meant that we could get a far more, I guess,
Mo better match.
yeah, and one that
Because
doesn't
really, the
cause all this
second round
controversy.
there, and I don't want to say that this was Fear's fault because we know what technical issues he has, and really it's not his fault that he is a slave to the Mac, but the fact that he got traded out halfway through that match just upset the entire mojo of Lights Out.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
There was just no organization after that.
yeah. Well, okay, and
You hate me now.
let's talk about the fallout from this, okay? Because I think the majority of people are not big fans of IXD right now because of this maneuver. And
They had two people from their clan actually show up tonight, and the rest of their whole team was added 5 minutes before the match, as well as a few of them added during the match.
Really?
And they were all ringers, and
Wow.
most of them were pro. Which just goes to show. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like a little kid right now, but that's really fucking pathetic. I think, because really you're facing us. I mean, Lights Out. We're not the greatest clan ever. There's no need to go get the QuakeCon winners to come and play for you against us. I just think that's just fucking pathetic, really. And the fact that BiBS is allowing this, I mean, I know Brick is, an admin over there, but the fact they're allowing this is just absolutely ridiculous.
Whoa, what?
That's not the real Timo. That's some jackass.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, dude, what the hell? Majorly uncool.
No, yeah. But yeah, honestly, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna have some repercussions in terms of, how this works out for IXD throughout the course of the rest of the tournament. Because, yeah, I mean, it's gonna kind of make you wonder, what else are they going to work with? Are they gonna, what roster changes are they gonna have to make? Now that I mean, obviously half of their team is ringers. I'm looking at their roster, and it is different from. I was trying to think. I looked at it maybe a day ago, and it really is totally different. Like Kings was on there, Jumping Jim was on there, Despair was on there, Neutra was on there.
That was the only four.
Yeah. So yeah, they just randomly added.
And Neutra and Jumping Jim are only playing for them because EG isn't right now. EG didn't sign up for BiBS. That's the only reason they're on that roster.
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to be somewhat impartial about it. Since we're a broadcaster, I'm fine for you if you want to kind of put on your Lights Out hat and talk about it from that perspective. Now, I do want to say.
Well, I mean, the perspective I'm talking about it from, I'm not worried about that. I'm pissed off because he did this shit 5 minutes before the match, and he's getting pros to come play for him against us. I don't understand that. I mean, you don't. Yeah, the rules say you can update your roster 3 weeks into the thing, and then it's done. But the fact you 5 minutes before a match, clearly you didn't have your whole clan there. Your clan didn't show up. That doesn't mean you have the right to add some ringers to your roster 5 minutes before a fucking match. I just think you've never seen that in any tournament ever, and I just think that's absolute bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I'm inviting Brick in. I'm gonna invite him in onto the stream. So.
Okay. Was that really Timo that you kicked?
I'm sure it wasn't. Why would he be using Mibit? He's on IRC normally. Oh, let's see.
Time to who is. I don't
Well,
see him on the Quake Live IRC.
He's on Verizon? Nah. I'm sorry, but I don't think Timo uses Verizon.
Dude. The Timo that's in the Quake Live QuakeNet IRC channel is on Verizon, and he's the op.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe it is him.
I think he
That's
just
fine.
got pwned.
All right, that's fine.
Dude, you kicked Timo from our IRC channel. Now QLTV is gonna go down the drain. It's all your fault.
That's all right. I sent him a mea culpa.
Okay. Send him a Care Bear hug.
Slasher's saying that he can be rented for $1 a day.
I would so do it. I got $1, and I got lots of days.
Now, I will say this. You know, it is week 2, so, you know.
We could take showers together, wash each other's hair. We both need it.
All right, so I'm gonna bring Brick down. What's up, Brick?
Hello,
How
Brick.
you doing, man?
What's up, everybody?
So, let's we've kind of heard, you know, our points of view and Fear's point of view. What's yours?
Well, to tell everybody, first off, the only change I made 5 minutes before the match, and I'll admit it was 5 minutes before the match, is adding Slasher to our arsenal.
When was Booper added?
Booper was added approximately 10 to 20 minutes before the match.
Okay. Now, you've obviously played in other tournaments. If another team were to do that to you, would you care?
To be honest, I really wouldn't care.
Are you talking to us from a bus?
No,
I was gonna say-
I have a fan running on my computer. It's a piece of crap.
Okay.
Brick's computer is diesel powered.
Well, I guess, you know, here's my point of view. I think that teams will practice based upon who they're going to be facing. You know, like they will try to tailor their scrims, maybe trying to play teams that play similar to another, to their upcoming opponents in order to kind of work out certain strategies that work against those styles. And so when you make last-minute roster changes, it basically means that really any scrims that Lights Out might have done throughout the week to prepare for this were useless, because you did come in with half of your team that was a wild card. And I think that's, you know, again, I think if you've got like honestly, BiBS should have like a 24-hour rule where you can't play somebody who's been added to the roster unless they've been on the roster for over 24 hours. I mean, that's a minimum, I would say, if not, you know, going out farther
It's nice
than
and
that.
convenient when you're an admin yourself.
Well, yeah, which is another piece of it too. And I will say, you know, I'll defer to Q Balls here if he wants to have us not go down that route. I'm fine with that. But yeah, Brick, you are an admin for this league, but you also played in the match, and you were also the person to add these people. Don't you see that as a conflict of interest?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, what do you want to do? I mean, like, I could understand maybe if it was Kitten or Q Balls who added it, because they don't have a vested interest in this particular match. But let me ask you this: had Slasher and Booper not played, did you have enough people to play tonight? Could you field a team?
We could. It's just that
Who would they
in
have been?
2 minutes,
And would they have been on time?
Neutra would have been here, and Jumping Jim was also here. I mean, Neutra probably would have been like maybe 2 minutes late.
Okay. But, you know, you can. I think it's pretty obvious why people are kind of pissed off at this, because it does seem extremely one-sided and self-serving, I think. Or at least it can be taken in that way. Now, at the end of the day, a game is a game, and I think that even without the